So much has gone on since my last update about my Zepbound journey, and it's over. No more Zepbound. I'm gonna talk about it. This girl a mess, y'all. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I'm Kendra, this is Kendra Creates. This is my space where I share my life with you guys, and I also talk about other stuff, and today I'm gonna be talking about my life. So if that stuff sounds good to you, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Also, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up while you are at it. So if you have been rocking with me for the past 2 years, you know that I have been on a weight loss journey. And my weight loss journey is over with. It's over with. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It's crazy. So I'm just gonna rewind and start from the beginning. So in my last video, I updated you guys about how my progress was going and everything. I was really excited. I was really doing well. I lost more weight with the Zepbound because I had switched from wegovy to Zepbound. I was on Zepbound for how long? I wasn't on Zepbound for long at all. I was on Zepbound because I remember the first month was a dud. I felt literally nothing on it. It was a total dud. And then I think I was on it for maybe three months after that. So maybe a total of 4 or 5 months I was on Zepbound. So y'all, what happened was there's a shortage of Zepbound, okay? To make a long story short. And with that shortage, it kind of all coincided, it all coincided to come up with okay, so this is what was going to happen anyways. So when the shortage happened, I knew it was happening, but I just didn't think I'd be affected by it. And I say that because when I was on saxenda, there was a shortage, but I was literally never affected by it. When I was on wegovy, there was a shortage, but I was literally never affected by it. And I don't know. I just thought I'd be on Zepbound and I wouldn't be affected by it and it wouldn't be a problem. And I was wrong about that. I'm trying to get it at my pharmacy. They're oh, we just have to order it. They literally gave me a date when it was going to be in. And in my mind, I was oh, well, I will skip a dose and then I'll take the dose and then I'll have I'll have more dosage by the date that they'll have it in. Never got it in. I called around to a million pharmacies. Nobody had it. And my insurance is crazy because I have to get a 3-month supply. Thank you, Express Scripts. And they don't even have 1 month supply, let alone 3 month supply. Express Scripts doesn't even have it. And I'm so anyways, it's over with. My weight loss journey is over with. And so I was given the option to, because they had a larger dose of the Zepbound, and they also had, because I was on 10 milligrams. Or was I on 10 milligrams? Yes, I was on 10 milligrams. So the dosages that I found a place that had 12.5, and then I found a place that had 7.5. 7.5 didn't do anything for me. And then I was too scared to go to 12.5. I was yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Because Zepbound was working wonders for me. I was full. I mean, if I would eat too much, I would just instantly regret it. So I was okay, this is what I need. And I felt if I went up just a little bit more, then it was going to be too much for me. And what coincided with all of this hubbub about the shortage was my side journey, which is now going to turn into my main journey, which is my plastic surgery situation. So I'm going to get into that. So if you guys do not know, I have lost over 200 pounds. So I have a lot of loose skin on me. Cute loose skin. And I need to get some of that off. And I actually have been in that process. But I've been researching it a while now. I do have one plastic surgery video already up. Go check it out. And I just talk about like why I'm having the plastic surgery in Mexico and everything. I just talk a little bit about that. My next video on my plastic surgery is going to be my consultations, because I did have some consults. So if you're interested in that, that is going to be coming up. Please bear with me. I'm trying to push out content as it pops in my mind and as I see different stuff on the internet. So I'm doing a lot of different stuff, not just talking about me and weight loss and plastic surgery, but talking about other random crazy stuff I see on the internet that I just want to talk about. That sounds interesting. So I had the consult, well, I had more than one, but the plastic surgeon that I'm actually going with, when he did my consult, and I talked to him, because first you submit pictures and they look at your pictures and they decide what they think that, you know, they want to do based upon those pictures. And then I also had a video consult with him, and then I talked to him or whatever. And he was like, it was funny. Like, I laughed when he said it. It was funny, y'all. We were talking about everything that I was going to get. And so I am going to get a BBL. And if you don't know what that is, that stands for Brazilian butt lift. What they do is they take fat from somewhere on your body, usually your flanks, your bra line, your flanks, bra line, and wherever they can get the fat from, right? Wherever you get the liposuction at. And they put it into your butt to round out your butt. I've lost all of my butt. I have mine drooping down. I have to get a lower body lift. It's a mess back there. So he was like, because I was just talking about like, you know, what kind of results I wanted or whatever. And I told him, I was like, I don't want the vixen look. I just want something that's, you know, proportional. And, you know, I just want to have some butt back there. And he kind of looked at, he was like, yeah, it's gonna be a regular size butt. He was like, it's not gonna be big. And I just looked at him like, what are you, like, he was like, you don't have a lot of fat to get. And I was like, oh, hold up. Those are crazy words for me. You don't have a lot of fat, like. And I am still trying to come to grips with the fact that I am like a normal sized person. In my mind, I'm a fat girl. Like, I feel like I will just forever be a fat girl, like in my mind. Like, somebody commented on one of my videos and I was like commenting back. And I was like, yeah, because and I had to change that whole sentence around. I was like, I'm not fat anymore. I can't make that statement. But when he said that, I was like, oh, okay. And in my mind, I was like, well, dang, well, did I lose too much fat or whatever? Or did I lose too much weight? But then it reminded me of, I did get an in-body scan. Okay, I got an in-body scan. And if you don't know what that is, it just kind of measures everything that's going on in your body. And it spits you out like your body fat percentage, your muscle mass, all this kind of stuff, all this good information. And I'm going to talk about that in a video. I was supposed to make that so long ago, but I'm going to get to it. Slowly but surely, I'm going to get there, okay? In my in-body scan, my lean muscle mass to body fat percentage was like on point. Like it said, I only needed to lose like 7 more pounds of fat. And I am thinking that once I get my plastic surgery and the extra skin is taken off, because those scans don't take into account the extra skin that you have, it's probably just right there where it needs to be. So even though I am like in the 170s and I'm about 5'8", almost 5'8", I'm still considered overweight. But because my muscle mass is greater, like I don't have as much fat on me. And I'm just like, that's like a dream come true. Like, that's weird to me. So when he told me that, I was like, okay, I probably, in my mind, I'm like, I probably don't need to lose any more weight. And then that coincided with like the Zepbound shortage. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll be fine. I will be just fine. And so my whole solution is, I just got back on wegovy. So with the GLP-1s, they are for life. Like, they are supposed to be for life. So what I am planning on doing is I plan on being on them for life. If not Zepbound, like if I don't want to lose any more weight, then wegovy is just fine for me. I may decide I want to go down a dosage. I'm not sure about that yet. I may decide instead of injecting every week, I might just inject every week and a half. But as long as my insurance is paying for it, I'm going to continue to stay on it, because obesity is a disease and it needs to be monitored and cared for, just like any other thing that you guys might have. If you have an astigmatism, you wear your glasses. If you have diabetes, you take your meds. If you have high blood pressure, you take your meds. You also try to make lifestyle changes to help exacerbate the symptoms of those illnesses that you have. And it's the same thing with obesity. You have to take your medication if you're prescribed it. You have to incorporate your lifestyle changes, and you have to monitor it. I will continue to weigh myself. I will continue to exercise. I will continue to drink my water, get my steps in, have a good routine and eat my veggies. Like, it's just for life. It's literally a lifestyle change. So that's where I am with that. So y'all, it has been a wild ride. I cannot believe that I'm saying like my weight loss journey is over with. But y'all, I've been on YouTube now for 2 years. And I was losing weight before I got on YouTube. Probably, I think maybe like 6 months to a year before I even got on YouTube, I was losing weight. And I just can't believe it's over with. Now, once I get my surgery and everything, I might decide to, and it probably won't be any more weight loss going on, but it's probably going to be a lot of muscle building and trying to lean out and trying to reach fitness goals. Just have my good cardio for my cardiovascular endurance and health, but also more along the line of muscle building, leaning out, and building my muscle. So the weight loss journey is over with. Now we're going to go to the plastic surgery journey and venture on probably into the fitness journey. So I think that's where I am with that. So if you are watching my channel for weight loss, I'm sorry. It's done. It's done. And I never thought that I would be saying that, which is so crazy. But feel free to stick around. My old content is here. There's a playlist. I want to say weight loss playlist has probably nearly 100 videos on there. I'm going to be talking about other stuff that you might be interested in. If you do have loose skin and you're concerned about that, or you're thinking about that or whatever, continue to watch me, because I'm going to go through plastic surgery. Or if you stumbled upon my video because you are interested in plastic surgery, well, baby, you're in the right place, because I'm going to be taking you with me on this little journey I have here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But I do want to talk about, I guess, my last weight loss progress. So here is my final weight loss progress. I say for this go round, because you never know what I might be up to in the future. So this is for weeks, and I'm just looking down at my notes, so bear with me, please. This is for weeks 7 through 12. 7 through 12, wow, that's crazy. Which is 6 weeks. And 2 of those weeks were Zepbound, 2 of those were no medication, and then these last 2 weeks I have been taking wegovy, highest dose of wegovy. So at the end of week 7, and I'm just telling you guys my ending weights because my record keeping is trash. I try my best and I'm writing it down on paper and I have things in my notes section, and yeah, my record keeping is trash. Okay. So my weight at the end of week 7 was 175.4. And I did take Zepbound that week. That also happened to be the week of my cruise. So I actually wound up gaining weight. I gained like 1.9 pounds on my cruise, y'all. And then the next week, I decided to not take any Zepbound. So at the end of the week with no Zepbound, I was 173.9. So I lost weight. That was coming back from the cruise. And then at the end of week 9, I did have Zepbound that week. But remember, the week prior, I had no Zepbound. So at the end of week 9, I was 176.3. So I went right back up. Even more than what I was at the end of my cruise. Weight fluctuations are crazy. Week 10, I had no Zepbound. And then I got down to 173. You see how these weight fluctuations are absolutely bananas? But that is the lowest out of those 4 weeks. And then week 11, I had wegovy. And I got down to, well, no, I went up. I'm sorry. I went up to 174.6. And then at the end, and then week 12, week on wegovy, last week of my weight loss journey, I went all the way down. And this is the lowest recorded weight for me, to 170.4. So if we go all the way back to the end of March, when I came back from my cruise, I was 175.4. To present time and day, I am 170.4. I lost 5 pounds. I'll take it. If I am 170 and that's what I am happy with being 170. And I feel like when I have my surgery, I will probably get at least probably 5 pounds off me. I'm sure it's going to be more. But I'm so excited to bring you all of those updates. And I cannot believe that I am saying that my weight loss journey is over and the plastic surgery journey is here. So please stick around for that content, because life is crazy and you just never know what's going to happen. And I would love to have you on this new adventure. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Make sure you continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. Bye-bye.